Hello, today we're gonna talk about how to make a simple HTML, old school technology that still work. Who this video for? Anyone who want to learn HTML, anyone who have no computer knowledge. I remember I learned HTML when I was 19 or 20. That was in the 90s, and it gave me a little bit of a boost that I had, like a young person. I guess more young people have low self-esteem, and my friends were in college, but I was, just working two jobs, and it allowed me to do something on the side that, allowed me to confirm that, I can do stuff. I can, I'm not as dumb as everybody else, as I thought I was. So it is a very simple language, and that can work for anyone who want to create a simple page for his or her own or family members. The instruction we'll talk about only will apply to static web pages, but these pages are often more than you need for a single use for a small business. Before we start, let's talk about what you need. You need a simple text editor, some pictures, information. What I mean here is like you need to brainstorm. You need to know what you want to say in your website or web page. Let's say we have a simple restaurant and we want to create a web page for the restaurant, and we only gonna create one page here, restaurant address and hours. We might put a picture in. So this is a simple template, and let's talk about the black text first. We have between the two brackets, and this is how HTML works. There's two brackets, and usually come in pairs, but sometimes you have HTML commands. Let's call them commands. Even though HTML is not a complete or a full programming language, it's a declarative language, but let's call them elements or whatever they are. We have doc type HTML, and you see the exclamation mark before, and if you are doing this, copy these exact. Those are the skeleton of the HTML. You need to be copied exactly the same way. HTML, you really don't have to, you actually can write them in a capital versus small script, but it's not a capital case sensitive language. But for this, since we're learning, we're gonna do it the same way as it's been written. So we have doc-type HTML, and now we have the HTML tag. And the first HTML tag I have lang equal en for English, and in the bottom of the document I have /HTML tag, that is to close the HTML document. Next we have the head, and the close head tag, and in the head tag the meta char. I'm not gonna go into it. Your website is static website will work without it, but it's a good idea to put it in. The title, this is the title that gonna go in the you will this is the only thing you probably will see in the header section. but it will be when you open the browser. If you look on the top of the browser sometimes have a name on that top. Most people don't watch that, but we put the Golden Walk title there, and we're gonna put this later on. We're gonna put the styling section here, so we're gonna style the page. But in general, in the head tag, there is no when people who view your site will never see it. The body tag, we have a body and a closing body, and in the body tag we will write the full page, and every page will start with H1 mostly, which is the header, the title, and the paragraphs are the P tags, bracket P and slash bracket slash P. The footer, usually you have contact information, you have we might put an email here, and but that is the skeleton of the web page. And now let's write the web page. In the body, between the opening body tag and the closing body tag, we have the H1 tag, and we're gonna put our title. Welcome to the Golden Walk restaurant. We have paragraphs. The first paragraph, we are located at 123 A Street. This is our fictional location. Our hours are 7 to 5, and if you see here, I have between in the black text, I have the bracket with BR, and the BR is, think of it as the enter key when you like the second line when you're like writing a document. But I'm still in the same paragraph because I want to put Monday to Saturday in the bottom of the second on a separate line, but I'm still in the same paragraph. It's helpful, especially if you are typing in a text editor. In text editor is narrow. It's very helpful to do that. And I have here this is the I wanna put what is it? I wanna put a link to the next page. So I will say a href equal, and I have quotation mark. Between the quotation mark I put the menu page, and every page you have to save it. This page and the second page you have to save it at .html. And let's say I'm gonna make another page. I'm gonna call it menu.html, and I will save it in the same folder. If I have a separate folder, I have to put the folder name slash until I reach the name of the document. But it's always easy, even whatever, if you are novice or if you are a professional programmer, it's recommended that you save all your related file in the same folder. And we say next page, menu. This is what it's gonna show with the blue color for people to click on, and I will have a closing A tag. The A tag again is a link tag. The footer, contact us. I might put email here, but it's not really. This is not the scope of this small video. Oh, I did put an email, but anyway. So this is how it looked like. It looked like not very appealing website or web page, but we will go ahead and we do small tricks and style it so it will look like a professional page. So let's go up in the header tag, and we have an open style, the close style, and in that style I will put we're gonna style the body, and we actually gonna style the image. Later we'll insert the image, but we're gonna put the style for the image since we are in this section. The body, and I have this squiggly bracket open and closed. Text align, I want it to be center. You see text dash align, you write it exactly the same way, 2 dots, center, and then a semicolon. It's for the second thing in the same, for the second command, think of it this way, in the same section, which is the body. So we have background slash color, 2 dots, black, so we want it to be black, and 2 dots color, that mean the text color, 2 dots white. Very simple, but it actually will, this is a very simple way to make a website, but actually your website will look professional. And I'm gonna, and the image width, I said 40%. You can use pixels or EMs, but we're just gonna do percentage to make it simple because we are new to this. And when you actually do the width, it will your computer will adjust the height as well. And that is it for the styling. So I'm gonna put my image. I imagined I want my restaurant, my header, and I want my image after it, and I want my contact information underneath. So what I'm gonna do, I have the header, I put my image here, and the image, the image is only one bracket, one tag. You don't have to put an opening and closing tag. So open the bracket, image, CRC, that is for the location of the image, equal quote, and you write the image. I have my image called food.png. the PNG is what is it saved as, and I have here the alt equal, and the same food image I have here. The alt is for people who are blind or using assistive technology. Usually, it's recommended to do that just in case, let's say somebody wanna search your restaurant but they are blind. They can get notified there is an image. Maybe they can ask what's the image for. You can of course specify more what the image will be, but and then so let's look how our website look like. And look, it doesn't look that bad for a very very short time. We didn't spend a lot of time on it. Doesn't look bad at all. And this is I actually and it is and you can definitely find, let's say you created one for yourself for fun, or one for family member. You can upload these websites, especially static websites. You can find places like GitHub or WordPress that can give you free space to upload them. You can of course you can there's a lot of YouTube videos that show you how to do that, and you can find a domain name, link it to that uploaded file. And just a reminder, this page. This was the first page. If you want to upload it, you save it as index.html. Index.html. This is what you always save, the first page. Second pages you can name them whatever you want, but like the first page, index.html, and put all your file in one. You upload them at once, and you will have yourself a page. And of course, let's say we are doing this for real, I can go and create a second page for the menu, and that's it. I have a page for my restaurant. I didn't have to pay a programmer to do it, and the page is informative enough that will fulfill all the needs I need. And I hope this is helpful, and I hope you find it entertaining, and you have a great day.